Hello everybody, Tarek37 here. Welcome back to Let's Go Star Wars, the FFG RPG. I realized I forgot to check and see, well, all the scene stuff. So, first let me say what the expected scene is. Expected scene is us trying to infiltrate the party. I will say, I definitely think Chaos Factor goes up by 1, because definitely a lot of stuff did not go in Romhen's way. So, let's see if there's a scene alteration. Nope. Alright, cool. So, let's start rolling to determine... Let's see, we're on Ord Mantell. There is, like, exterior stuff. I'll just roll on locations and see what kind of location they're having it. Okay. It is a plain storage location, so it's just a generic warehouse. Okay, that's kind of boring, but okay. Let's see. It's just plain warehouse that they've taken control over. Okay. So... Oh my god. Sorry, I'm a bit, I'm a bit tired, so I'm kind of finding it difficult to actually click things correctly. I just got done doing yard work, so... let's see. So we need to infiltrate. Thankfully... Oh, right, that was something else I forgot to do. I'm going to request a Destiny roll, and also... 0, 0. I'm just going to roll 4 times, and we'll see what happens. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, 3 dark and a light. The odds are not in our favor, but that's okay. Where is... Okay, here's Din Metru, which I still keep forgetting to find a thing for him. And then... Where is he? Okay. A set of street toughs are guarding the... Alright, so... My guy's a sleeper agent, so he's... I think what he's going to do is, his first step is going to be just trying to talk his way into the place. Din, I think... What will Din do? Oh my gosh, I keep right-clicking on accident. He's really not good at stealth. So, I think he's gonna have to be, like, part of Romhen's entourage. So... here's how it's going to go. Romhen is going to look at Din and say, alright, I'm used to talking my way into this stuff. I don't think this is really your expertise, Master Jedi. But, just follow my lead, I'll get us in, and we'll figure out our next move from there. I think Din's going to trust Rom on this. So Rom is going to... Let's see, what is he wearing again? What's he got on him? Just some heavy clothing and a slug thrower pistol? Yeah, I think that's gonna work. So he's just gonna say, alright, where's the alright, we're here for the party. How's it going? And these guys are just gonna be like, you aren't on the list. Or, no, there's no list, God. They're gonna say, "Who the hell are you?" "I'm the new guy. You know." "Well, I guess you don't know I'm new." "I just joined and I'm here to celebrate a win." I'm gonna give him a setback die because I imagine this is a small gang, so they should know everybody, so it's unlikely that they don't know. Okay. A success, an advantage, and a triumph. Success means they believe him. Advantage, he's gonna get his strain back. Or, no, not all of his strain back, but just one strain back. With the triumph, I don't know, maybe they think it's a case of mistaken identity and they're like, "Oh wait, were you two the new guys who helped us, like, steal all that crap from Borish? From Borish the Hut?" I heard there were, like, 2 new guys who were part of it, but I didn't... We thought you'd already... Either you'd already shown up or you're too wiped out or already started celebrating early. "Oh, come on, let's get you inside." And they're gonna escort Romhen and Dinmetru to a kind of like VIP section. And they say, "Yeah, the party hasn't really started yet. We still got some time before then, but you know, we got to keep checking. But you guys go ahead and start getting your just rewards." And with that, they will leave. Rom is then going to take a quick peek around just to make sure there are no you know, there are no listening devices before, so he can talk to Alright, so he failed. Actually, let me ask then. This is something I need to ask. Like, I failed to detect it, but that doesn't mean they're not there. That they're actually there. I'm gonna put it as unsure. I'm not sure. They might have listening devices in a warehouse. Let's see. Oh boy, are there. Oh. Okay. This is interesting. So, ROM doesn't detect them. Does that necessarily mean... I don't know, I can't really use a Triumph to just say, because, like, if he did notice them, he couldn't disable... He probably wouldn't have disabled them, he would have just tried to keep things quiet. But if he doesn't detect them, he probably thinks they're just not there. But there are definitely listening devices in the warehouse. Okay. 3 advantage and a Triumph. Ooh. How about this? Are the listening devices left there by the street gang? I'm actually going to put that as unlikely. No, they were not left there by the street gang. So... I'm going to leave it at that. So, they weren't left there by the street gang. I'm going to spend the Triumph to make it so that the listening devices weren't left by Baresh or by the Republic / Empire at this point. Maybe have the Triumph be that whatever the listening devices are for, like, maybe former separatists? Maybe this... Ooh, yeah, maybe this warehouse used to be a separatist, like, warehouse. I think Ord Mantell was originally with the Republic, but they were probably still separatists on the planet, and they probably had listening devices, like, kind of scattered around. So, yeah. So... listening devices... left by former separatists, dissidents. That's what I'm gonna say the Triumph is for. With the 3 advantage, I'll get his strain back to 0, and I'll just pass 2 boost dice along to whoever does the next check. So, okay. But Din and Rom don't know that there are that anyone's listening in. So, Rom's gonna say, "All right. Well, we got in a lot further than I thought we would. What? Let's see. What would be the... what can we do to wreck things that isn't going... that can be original... taken straight to Baresh? Well, first thing I do is... maybe they're going to show something off. Are they planning to show something off? I'm going to put that as likely. They probably are going to try to show something off. If they are, then obviously the plan is we're going to steal it. Yep. Well, I think all we got to do is find what the hell they think we stole and steal it back for Baresh. What did they steal? I'll roll on... let's see, there should be... I don't really want to do just objects, but I think that might be the only... or I'll just do descriptions. Officially odd. Okay. What could that mean? It's something official. It's also odd. Roll for some more descriptions, hopefully help flesh it out a bit more, because I'm still drawing a blank. Nicely empty. Okay. Oh, okay. How about this? An ancient hut. Treasure chest. That is empty, but still valuable in and of itself. Okay. And probably not too hard to find. I'm not going to have them roll for that. Now the question is how to get it out. Okay, I'm going to have Rom roll another perception check. I'll leave it at 2. Just 1 success. Okay. I'm gonna say he can find a good place to, like, kind of roll this treasure chest out. And I I think he's going to try to do some skullduggery to do it. And this one I'm definitely upgrading the difficulty of. One threat. Alright. So as Rom and Din are trying to move this thing, the same group of guards come back in and like, what are you two doing? And Din is gonna say, well, honestly, I really wanted to see inside this thing. I know, I've heard it's supposed to be empty, but come on. You guys can't tell me you all aren't even the least bit curious about this, right? It was one difficulty, but I am upgrading the difficulty one more time. And I will also flip and upgrade the ability check one more time. I know that I did that partially. I did that for the chance of 1 triumph. I wasn't expecting to get 2. Success advantage 2 triumphs. Okay. So I believe him. With 2 triumphs. I could do a lot with 2 triumphs. Okay, I'm gonna use the 2 triumphs to basically have them help me move this out. Like, as he's talking, Romhen gets an idea, and he says, actually, this place is too crowded. Why don't we move this outside? Like, make an even bigger spectacle of it. You know? What? It's too cramped. There's not enough places. Everyone needs to see this, right? Let's move this outside. And I think with the 2 triumphs, they're going to do that. They're going to say, you know what? Yeah, let's move this outside, and we'll all take a look inside just to make sure that it's, you know, just to make sure that it's empty. And it is empty. I'm not going to roll to see if it is empty, because we already said it was. Sorry, I just was like, I should probably... Oh, and link actor data, there we go. I wanted to get this fixed. And they're going to move it outside, and they're going to look inside, and it's empty. And Rom's going to go, I was really hoping there would be something in there. But, I mean, still though. Look at this thing. The box alone's got to be worth, gosh, who knows how many credits. Yeah, of course I think the only one who could afford it would be a hut. Yeah, probably. Well, you guys better go double check and make sure that no one else, you know, make sure no one else gets back here, and we'll help get the party started. And the guards are gonna nod and head back. And now comes the stealth check. Difficulty, I'm gonna have it be at a 2, but we'll do the same thing. Upgrade the difficulty, upgrade the ability, but I'm also gonna add a setback die because we are moving a heavy object. Doesn't matter though. Romhen and Din Metru. Din is very, very strong. So I think, like, moving it isn't an issue, even if it wasn't on, like, the hover thing. Which I'm guessing it's on the repulsor lift. But they have most definitely got their thing, and I'm going to say Romhen is going to write a very charming goodbye letter. This is just a quality thing, so no difficulty. Let's just see how good it is. I mean, it's it gets the point across. It's not that interesting. It's for all intents and purposes. Boresh the Hutt sends their regards. And Din and Rom will make it back to Boresh and say, well, we got you your stupid box back, I guess. And I left them a nice note letting them know, you know, that this was your doing. So do we have a deal? I'm going to say, Rush is going to say, I believe we do. I'll take care of your friend here. I do think he's already paid his, at least some of his dues. I can set him up in a safe place, and we'll get to work on some better jobs for him in the future. Alright. Well, Dan, it's a pleasure to meet you. Pleasure to know you. Let me know if you need any help. I'm gonna update the threads list so that help didn't venture go into hiding is still a thing because someone knows he's here. And with that, I think that's gonna be the end of that scene. This time, next expected scene is going to be I'm gonna drop chaos factor down to 2. Expected scene. Romhen arriving at Coruscant. That's the expected scene. Now, the question is the scene going to be altered? Nope. Alright, he's going to arrive at Coruscant, and he is going to have his conversation with Sylvars. We're going to find out what happens next. Thank y'all for watching / listening. Hope you enjoyed it. I was hoping for combat this time, but Rom was able to dodge the combat, thankfully. So, yeah. Thank y'all for watching / listening. Hope you enjoyed it, and hope you have a great day. Bye.